Asoka here from Chelsea Garden Center. I'm one of our horticulturists and landscape designers. Today we thought we'd show you a couple examples of how to deadhead some of your flowers. The best thing you can do is just remember that when you prune back roses, you're looking to prune back to the 5 or 7 leaf arrangement that just follows the flower. So we're going to take a look at that and how to do that today. So here on this particular rose bush, here's the spent flower that I have. You'll see that below the spent flower there are 2 sets of leaves, and those leaves are arranged in sets of 3 individual leaves. What we want is the next set of 5 leaves, or in this case 7. I'm going to find that 5 leaf arrangement here from the main stem, and I'm going to cut off that spent flower at just like a 45-degree angle above the 5 leaf arrangement. So here's my spent flower, here's my next 5 leaf arrangement, my next 7 leaf arrangement. So I'm going to cut kind of on a 45-degree angle right above the 5 leaf arrangement. We're in the very final days here of July, heading into August, and with all the hot heat we've had, our plants are all needing a little extra TLC. And deadheading or pruning back spent flowers is a way that we can do that.
Got a quick tip for you if you're pruning roses. So this rose plant was already cut back, but some of this could still be removed. So right there you have the thorns, but you also have these bud sites. So when you're cutting back a stem, you want to locate the highest bud site and cut it at a 45-degree angle.
Hi guys. So if you haven't already, you should have pruned your roses by now. Valentine's Day is often the signifier to get your roses pruned, and you're pruning them right down to make sure they don't get too leggy through the season. Because if you leave it, if you prune them too early and they would have started growing already, you can see this growth on top is already coming through from where they were pruned last year. So we need to get them right down now, otherwise we're going to have flowers flopping around all over the place. So you can see here where they've been cut to previously, so the old cuts on old wood. So when we're cutting them right down, some people get a bit nervous about pruning roses, but you don't really need to be. They're pretty hardy and they enjoy being pruned. The more pruning you do, the better, really. So we're going to take these really down to these cuts here, and if we can find little side shoots to cut to, then great. That one snapped there, so I'll cut below that. If there's any signs of like disease or any little cuts, see that weak bit on there, I want to make sure I get rid of that, so I'll cut down to there. And then if there's any dead, so we want to cut that out right down. This whole bit here, if you can see, is dead, so I want to get rid of that, because we don't really want the different branches to be touching each other, as if they rub, they could damage and make themselves weak. You see we've opened out the middle there of this row, so you're going to get a lot more airflow going through. But as we're cutting it all down, you're going to end up with, yeah, that's a good example there. So you see that doesn't look like a very healthy stem. So if we want to cut below that, and then the new growth will be a lot healthier coming through. And we've got a dead bit there, get rid of that, and then we're going to get lots of nice new shoots coming off of here. And as we cut, we're getting it down to a nice size, so that as it starts growing, there's going to be a large amount of growth coming through, and we'll get a good flourish of flowers in the summer.